Yeah, I made it. Nice. Many buyers asked me to introduce them good quality LED lighting manufacturers. But as a quality inspector, it's not my style to introduce you the suppliers based on how cheap price they can offer, or how big size the factory is, or how good the relationship between me and the boss. When I introduce the suppliers, I have the most important point is quality. I only introduce the suppliers whose product quality is okay. It can pass our quality testing for its safety, lumen, IP, heat transfer, and they have a trusted quality management process because quality comes from the process. Now, I am going to introduce you a good quality lighting manufacturer, Shenzhen AOK LED Light, which focuses on high quality, high power outdoor LED light. And in this video, I will show you how can we quantify it by quickly factory audit in 6 steps. This table shows the important background information we found for AOK LED light. Let me share and give you my comments. First, register time 2012. This is earlier than 18% lighting manufacturers in China. This is nice. In China, we can say it's a long-time lighting factory because China joins the World Trade Organization in 2001, and many companies started after that time year by year. And LED lighting started popular since around 2010. Second, legal representative Wang Xin. Q&A. What is the legal representative? It's the person with the greatest legal responsibility within this company. It may not be the biggest owner of the company or the company's actual beneficiary, but it's preferable to choose a supplier whose legal representative and the owner are the same person from the point of view as an auditor. Third, owners Wang Xin and He Yafeng owns respectively 15% of the company's shares. So combine point 2 and 3, we can find Wang Xin is the legal representative and the owner. That is good. 4. Ownership change records. No change records. This means the top management team is very stable. This is also good. 5. Capital register. 20 million RMB means around 3 million USD. This is also bigger than 18% lighting manufacturers in China. I have to remind you that capital register is the measure of a company's legal liability. 6. Factory address and movement records. This factory is in Shenzhen, Sajin, St. George Industry Park. It doesn't change in the past 10 years. This is also stable. Nice. 7. Business range approved by the government. LED lighting products, solar lights, LOT products, medical mask. So we can get a very important information that it's focused on lighting field. And for the mask business, I think all of you can understand the reason. 8. Patent. We found they have at least 119 patents, and all of them related to the LED lighting, wall lights, solar lights. 9 of these patents in 2022, 36 in 2021, 25 in 2020. This means they are continuing designing new lighting products in the past 3 years. Good. Okay, I think everybody can understand why it can pass the background checking. Now, let's go to the factory and do the on-site audit. Now I have arrived at AOK's factory. I can see the logo over there. And let me use my phone, use the map function to see the actual address. I can find St. George Industrial Park. It is the same as the official register information. That's good. So now let me go inside and have a meeting with them. Now let's go through the office and go to the showroom. Now we arrived. The left parts are mostly for the certificate and the medals. Let's ignore it. Let's go directly to the products area. Here we can see the products. We can see they include mostly street lights. This big size must be stadium lights, solar street lights. Over there, also street lights. Here is the showroom for the Highbay light because they make some application like a warehouse for the Highbay light and the factory for the Highbay light. To let you understand the lighting size easily, I put my computer here so you can compare and have an impression of the size of the lights. Let's have a look of the design. This kind of street light, I think according to its design, it's mostly for the Europe market. And here, the corner is not very smooth. Americans like it, as I know. Normally, when I audit a factory and go to the showroom, I like to feel the product, to feel the weight. Because for LED lighting, the lower temperature the LED is, the longer lifespan. So to ensure a suitable temperature, they have to ensure enough cooling, strong cooling, to enhance the heat transfer. So I prefer the strong housing. That means a heavy light. So now I'm going to fill them. Okay. This looks like a big light. I think it's a studio light. 这个有多少瓦？600瓦。Normally it's 600 watts. Okay. It looks strong, but I'm also a strong man. I think use one hand I can take it. Let me have a try. 来，展现，我展现一下。Yes, a strong man. I can take it, but honestly speaking, it's really heavy. Okay, closely show it. This is a strong housing for the 600 watts lighting to ensure the strong heat transfer ability. But besides the heavy and strong housing, we also have to ensure it's safe enough, because if this bracket is not strong, it may fall from the high pole. It's very dangerous. So let's closely count it. See, this bracket is made by steel, and we can see the thickness. It's okay. They told me they also did some load testing. Maybe later we can see it's in the laboratory. Okay, very heavy. Oh, here is a safety belt to prevent some dangerous things happening. Once, if this broke, it can print it fall from the pole. Okay, very strong. Here, this I think it's a small floodlight. It's not very heavy, but anyway, it's 100 watts. According to my experience, I think this is more suitable for some economic product. Okay, this light, I didn't see cable from this hole, so it must be a solar light. Yes, solar panel here. It's not light. because battery inside. Yeah. Here we can see a sensor, so it can turn on or turn off when people come nearby, or depends on the light intensity. Okay. Wow. 隔远一点，看到我。Okay, now this one. It's a big one. It can be around 600 watts. Let's see it closely. This is the studio light, so we can see the lens. 靠近拍这个透镜。The lens, you can see it's special. It's a special shape. This is to ensure its suitable beam angle. Now let me feel its weight. I am 90 kg. Yeah, one hand. Can I take it? Yeah, I made it. Nice. Heavy. Okay, heavy light. So just now we have a quickly visit of the showroom, and we have checked some points of the product, such as the weight. Now we can see the focus on the outdoor lighting products include studio lights, street lights, highway lights. These information are the same as my independent background checking. Also the same as the information they give to me. Let's go to next part. Beside the production workshop, here is the laboratory. Okay, let's see. We can see the integrating sphere. It's used to test the CCT, RA, SDCM, CRI. These are important parameters for LED lighting. Okay, but we can't just to check if they have this instrument or not. We also have to ensure they have trusted accuracy. So let me check if they have some third-party calibration labels. Here it is. This is a third-party calibration label. It's still, normally we have to do this calibration every year. Now it's still within the time. Let me see if they have any working instructions. This is for CCT standard. CCT standard. This is humidity and temperature checking instrument, the same as in the warehouse. Because in the laboratory, this instrument requires a suitable humidity and temperature to ensure its accuracy. Okay, let's see other instruments. This is for their IP testing. For outdoor lights, IP testing is very important because IP failure is one of the top 3 failure reasons for the LED lighting. So this is a lighting testing tank. This is another standard IP testing machine. Okay, testing records. This is the working instruction. This is to the sorting testing. Here they are doing the vibration testing because for these cartoons put in the container, they have to deliver for tens of days, even several months, on different roads. This kind of testing is important to ensure a good protection on the products. This is the job testing. Now we ask them to do IK testing. They are checking the height according to the standard. Let's have a look. Here they are doing some load testing. 6 kg.
Okay, for overnight.
14 kg.
For street lights. Street lights.
Okay, another one. 60 kg. So this must be for the solar street light. Here is the machine to do the high temperature testing and the low temperature testing. It can also simulate different humidity. Now they are setting the temperature to be -13. Okay, so they are put some lights inside and trying to see if these lights can working well and a very low temperature, -13. This will take very long time as these lights are turned on inside. Here is the dark room. Dark room is a very dark room to do the IES testing, to check this street light, studio lights, light distribution, and you will get IES file or LDT file by this testing. We can see this room is very, very dark. The walls are painted by dark material. And inside I also feel very cool because you can see over there is actually air condition to control the temperature and the humidity of this room, because this is also to ensure the high accuracy of this testing.
这个是15的产品。
Oh, this is good enough. They are now testing a street light. Okay. This room is okay. We always check this during our audit. Now we are in the production workshop, but I feel some difficult because here are many production lines. There are the customers' special design products, also include the customer's logo. So it's not easy for us to take these videos and show to you. But anyway, we will get some important information of the ESD control of the products, main products. This area is to check the ESD control, okay or not. This is the working instruction. And this is a small instrument to check if the workers ESD control ring working or not. And there is the daily checking records. You can see every workers. I think these are key workers because not all the workers have to do this. They have to do it in the morning, afternoon, and overtime work every day. And for 6 and 7, it must be weekends, I think. Now let me check if this is really work or not. Now I didn't take this ring, and let me touch it. You can see this red light. This means fail. Okay. Now let me take this one. And touch it again. Good, because this product's no logo and it's their own design. I can take the video and show it to you. These are all, I think it's a Highbay light. Okay. Let's have a look of the product's quality. Oh, heavy. The driver is electronics. Here we come to the edge testing room. We can see this. We have seen it in the showroom. This is the stadium light. They are doing the aging test. Let's check the aging test process. This is the aging testing records. You can see this 24 pieces. Oh, they start the aging test at 2:13 p.m. So for every product, they do about start from 8:15, finish 14:15. They do 6 hours aging testing. This is okay. According to our understanding of the lighting industry, 6 hours aging test time is okay. Here we can find some street lights here. And here is the aging test records. Starts from 11:13 and finish at 15:13. 6 hours, all 6 hours. Okay, this is good enough in lighting industry. Wow, here is big stadium light. As I know, it's can be as high as 1,800 watts. Based on this information, now we double checked. We can ensure that these products are really their own products. You know, very important, because sometimes when we just audit some suppliers' showroom, they may just borrow some products from others and put in the showroom and say, oh, this is my products. Actually, no. So we have checked their experience, their main products in the showroom and also in the production line, in the aging testing room. If all these plates we can find the products, that means it's really focused on these products. It's really have rich experience on these products. This is very important. Here, the door of the raw material warehouse. We can see there's some thing here. This is anti-static curtain. So when people goes inside, my hand or my head touches the electric, the static, and my body will transfer from the thing to here and then to the earth cable. Now let's go inside. This is the raw material warehouse. When I come inside, I feel very nice because now it's August in Shenzhen. It's very hot and high humidity, but here I feel dry and cool. Here we can see this air condition. This is a standard requirement for the electrical material warehouse to ensure proper humidity and temperature for the warehouse. They have to use the air condition. So this is okay. This is the standard. And here you can see some machines. Here is the machine. Okay, it's a dry machine. It can reduce the humidity of the air. This is a small instrument to on time checking the humidity and the temperature to ensure it's within the standard. And here we can see this instrument, they have a certificate. This certificate is released from the third party. They do the calibration of this small instrument and ensure its high accuracy. Here is the daily checking records for the temperature and the humidity. You can see now it's August, okay, and every day they check the temperature and the humidity 2 times at 9 and 15. Today is 10th, August 10th. Okay, nice. When we do the audit in the warehouse, besides the temperature, humidity, ESD control, we also prefer to see which kind of raw material we can find. That means they are using this raw material. Here, okay, it's lumen LEDs. It's a famous global brand. Many outdoor lighting are using it. Any other brands? Okay, lumen LEDs. And here, what? Okay， 还有其他的品牌吗？
手这在哪儿呢？我这是手。
This is sure. That's all for this quickly factory audit. We didn't do a comprehensive audit this time because of some reasons, but it do include some very important information of this factory's quality management process. So how do you think about it? Can it give you some confidence to work with the supplier, please? If you can give us any comments, it would be very helpful and encourage us to make more similar content. At last, even the supplier is qualified by us, it doesn't mean zero risk. If you want to get very reliable quality from the supplier, you are recommended to follow a very strict process. And we can help you on sample testing, factory audit, production audit, pre-shipment inspection, and during production inspection.